What's up, everybody? Happy New Year. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about what we would do if we were starting a house flipping business from scratch in 2026. Now, first things first, if you like house flipping, real estate investing, construction, and you want to learn more about these things, this is the channel for you. Make sure you take a second to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment any specific content that you'd like to see in future videos. Now let's get into it. Today we're going to talk about the 4 key things to starting a house flipping business. I'm going to tell you exactly what I would do if I woke up tomorrow and didn't have a house flipping business anymore and I had to start one from scratch. This is exactly how I would do it. No gimmicks, no gurus, not asking you to sign up for a mentorship. I'm just giving you the raw facts of how I would do it from somebody who's been flipping houses for many years now, who has sold millions of dollars in real estate, and I'm also a licensed general contractor. So here's exactly how I would do it. The first thing is you have to establish yourself as a business. So if I didn't have one, tomorrow I would go out and the very first thing I would do is I would start an LLC. Now you can go to local people to get help with this. You can find accountants, attorneys, different types of people that'll help you with this, or you can go online. There's tons of resources now online. Typically what I do if I'm starting a new LLC is I go to LegalZoom.com. It's only a few $100. They do all the searches for you. They make sure that your name is not already being used. They do all the legal jargon that needs to be done. They do all the legwork. They get you an EIN number, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. Is very, very important. And they get everything established for you. Regardless of how you do it, the very first thing you need to do is set up that LLC. You need to be established as a business, not only for perception, looking professional, but also lenders, whether it be hard money lenders, private lenders, they are going to want to see that you are an established business and not just doing this as an individual. And on top of that, there's a lot of protections that come with an LLC as well. The next thing you want to do, just like I already mentioned, is you want to make sure you have an EIN number. This is your tax ID number. This is going to be a number that is registered through the IRS for tax purposes, but it's also something that you're going to have when you go to set up a business bank account. And the very next thing I would do is go to a local bank and set up a business bank account. And this is where all of your funds from the flips, for the rehabs, from the bank draws, all of those things are going to go in and out of this business bank account, which you will set up through your LLC using that EIN number. Once you have your LLC set up and you have your business bank account set up, then you need to go out and get a general liability insurance policy. You can get these for fairly cheap. I think you can get them for probably like $500 for the whole year, but you want to make sure that you have a general liability policy for your business before you ever go out and get started flipping houses. So that's number 1, is establishing yourself as a business. Number 2 is funding. In order to flip houses, you got to be able to buy them. You can't sell them if you don't buy them. So there's a couple different ways to get lending. The main ways, at least when you're getting started, is going to be through a hard money lender, which is usually a national lender, or there's also local hard money lenders or private money lenders. Now, for the sake of this video, I'm not going to get into private money too much, because if you're just starting your business, a lot of private money lenders are going to be hesitant to loan to you. They want to see some credibility from you before they're going to trust, $50, $100, $150,000 of their money to be invested with you. So the most common route that you're probably going to take is a hard money lender. With hard money lenders, you're going to have high interest rates. You're probably going to have a couple loan points on there. And the terms are going to be shorter, anywhere from 6 to probably 18 months. The interest rates will probably be somewhere between 10, 12%, something like that. But with flipping, the name of the game is getting it turned over quick. So you're only paying those interest payments as long as you have the house. So if you can get those things turned over quick, then you're not getting hit with as many holding costs. But regardless, the most common way is going to be hard money lenders. Now, if I were you, I would get on Facebook and go to some of these real estate investing groups, maybe specific to your state. If you know people that are already house flipping, talk to them. Whenever you're going to pick a hard money lender, you want to make sure that it's someone credible, and possibly if you can find somebody that's used them in the past that has good reviews for them, that's always a plus. You like to have people that have personal experience with them. So just make sure that you do your due diligence and that you look through a couple of these hard money lenders before you just jump on the first one. The next thing you have to do before you ever look at buying a house is you want to find and have the contractor set up. So you don't want to buy this house, you don't want to get it under contract and then be scrambling to look for contractors, because then you could waste months of your time and be paying all these holding costs before you ever have a team assembled to do the actual flip. Some of the big ones you want to find is maybe a licensed general contractor, or at least a general remodeler that does kind of a jack of all trades as far as flooring, drywall, small framing, paint, ceilings, lights. Also, you want to have a good electrician, you want to have a good plumber, and you want to have a good HVAC technician. Those are kind of the main ones that you want to have. And I tell people all the time, some of the best places to find these people are just going to big box stores where these guys are buying their materials. So going to Lowe's or Home Depot or wherever the big box store is near you, going over to the pro desk, and you'll see these guys walking around buying materials. But even if you don't see the guys, go up to the counter and ask the people that work there, hey, I'm looking for somebody that does drywall. Do you have any recommendations? They've got regulars and they'll pass that information on all the time. You can also go to paint stores, flooring stores, all kinds of different places like that to find specific trades for what you're looking for. But you definitely want to build a team before you get started. And please, please, please vet these people. Make sure that you get pictures of their previous work. Make sure they're a credible source. Make sure that, you know, if they tell you they can get the job done in 3 weeks, that you can somewhat be confident that they're actually going to have that done and that they're not just blowing smoke to take your money. Make sure you build that construction team before you find a deal. And then obviously the fourth thing is going to be finding deals. How do you find the deals? I can go into so much detail in this on another video, and I'll be happy to if you guys want to. Just leave me a message in the comments. But I'm just going to give you a few ways that you can find the deals off the top of my head. One of the biggest ways that I always find deals is through local realtors. These real estate agents are constantly in touch with sellers. They're constantly marketing themselves throughout your area. They're always in touch with people that are looking to either buy or sell. And it never fails that they get calls from time to time from people wanting to sell their house, but the house is just not at all in sellable condition. And so a lot of times these realtors will just tell the people, hey, your house is not able to be sold. They'll say, hey, you need to do $30,000 or $40,000 worth of rehab before we're able to bring this thing to the market. And a lot of times those people get discouraged, and then they just go online and they type in sell my house fast, and they sell it to whoever the first name pops up. But what you could do is you could actually become a resource for these realtors, and you let them know, hey, if you ever get a call from somebody that has a house that they want to sell and it's not able to come to the market, I'm a cash buyer and I will buy that house as is, because I'm going to flip it, I'm going to renovate it, and I'll take care of all the rehab. Your seller doesn't have to worry about that. So you actually become a resource to the realtor, and the realtor also becomes a valuable resource to you. Me personally, I would not get tied down to one realtor. I would go to every realtor in your area that you can think of and just let them know exactly what you do. And then what I always do as a professional courtesy is, if a specific realtor brings the deal to me, then I have an agreement with them that they get the rights to list that house whenever I put it back on the market. So it's kind of a win-win for them. So you have realtors, you have what they call driving for dollars. So you can just drive around town. If you see distressed properties that look like nobody's living there, or they look like they need to just be sold to you, you can go on the GIS website, figure out who the owner is, cold call, tell them what you do, see if they're open to you giving them an offer. There's other ways as well. You can do direct mail. Pick a general geographic area, and there's lots of different places online that can help you with direct mail, send letters out. Also, I like a lot of the sale websites online like Zillow and Realtor.com and things like that. A lot of people don't like this, but for me, what I do is I look for anything that's been sitting on the market more than, say, 60, 90 days, 100 days. And if those things have been sitting on the market for a long time, chances are there's something wrong with them, and also they're not getting a lot of attention. So whoever's selling that thing is probably open to an offer, even if it's lower than asking price. Those are some of the ways that you can find the deals. One thing you need to remember if you're just getting started in house flipping, you don't need to find 100 deals. You don't need to have 10 leads a day coming in. You need to find one good deal at a time. And you need to focus on that one good deal. You need to focus on refining your skills, getting good at what you're doing, not losing money, and then you can start worrying about the volume and how many houses you're flipping. But take it one step at a time. Start with one house, make sure it's a solid deal before you ever start thinking about scaling. Those are the first things I would do if I'm starting a business in 2026. If you're thinking about starting a flipping business in 2026, understand this. The opportunity is still out there, but if you're not willing to put in the time to educate yourself and get good at this thing, you're probably gonna get weeded out just like a lot of other people are doing in this industry right now. But that does not mean it's impossible. And if you're interested in this, make sure you subscribe to my page, make sure you like this video, comment any other information that you'd like to learn about. We'll be sure to put it in a video. We'll make sure to keep producing this content as well as keeping you updated on our personal flips that we're doing. So make sure to join along. Looking forward to hearing from you. Have a great day. Have a great 2026.